massive project for me. Biggest financial risk I've ever done. The mouse in here, you know, all been in here. I've been supplied a dug key. You know, look at that, bro. That's a mouse. Fuck's sake. And he's just doing some messing about here.
Don't put any mouse rats or anything here. These are conditions after work under.
Part 3 of the M4 project. Really had my work cut out with this car so far. So if you already watched the last 2 episodes, go back and check them out, and I'll bring you up to date to where we're at. So moving forward in today's video, get this fully trimmed and welded in. We can get the airbags tackled, the interior tackled, we can get it into paint. Hopefully we get it back from paint and we start building it fully up. But we'll just see how far we get. First of all, it's got to get this panel back off. Like I say, I've got some trimming to do in the sill, and then we can start lining it up for the final time and getting that welded in. I've just trimmed this bit off the new panel because I don't want to join it with a hole there where the side skirt clip's going. So there's actually a line here I'm using as a bit of a reference. I'm going to cut now the sill part. I'm going to get that part out, I'm going to cut it there, unpick a couple more spots, some more spots along the top there. We'll get that piece out, and that will allow us the sill to join better. I'm just going to have to pull that a little bit because it's still dented in just slightly there, but that's as long as I've got on the new cut. And same here, that needs, probably going to have to use pin puller or something there just to pull that dent out, straighten that bit of sill area up, and then a bit on the sill here to tap up. Right, that's the final trim and test fit. What I'm going to do now is actually remove the panel one last time. There's a bit of sealer on and that foam, and that I've got to trim it down a little bit, clean up all the edges a bit more, get it seal around the arch when I'm ready to get it on to actually weld it, clamp everywhere, and then start attacking the welding. As you can see here, the lines ain't too bad. Just want to go forward about 1 mil, 2 mil when I do the final fit. As you can see, I just got to go forward just a little bit more, and then I'll clamp it all in place. But as for the lines, they're pretty good. Inside the door, I'll show you where I've cut that. I've cut that there now. It ain't perfect, but this is the first time ever of me replacing a quarter panel on my own. I've got no help, got no machine shop. It's just me having a go, learning on the job basically. So we'll get it off, do its final clean and touch ups, get it clamped in. I'm going to strip some out the boot, that power shelf and that, I think. Empty all the stuff out the car. We'll get the fire blanket in. And we'll start the welding. That's it. Got the welding blanket inside. Got the welder out. Let's get this quarter, some bonding on there, and get it all clamped up and in its final position and get welding. Panels clamped on, bonded on. I've still got to like knock that and roll that arch underneath there, but I want to get some of the panel welded on first, clamp that more and then roll it. I've just offered the new back bumper on just to make sure it's sort of lined up. No clamp along there yet, but yeah, it's looking okay. We'll get a few bits welded and then clamp in different areas and just keep chipping away. Well, that's the quarter all welded in, and I've ground all the weld back. I've been on that hours and hours. That was an absolute mission. Yeah, I won't want to do another one, but let's show you that. See, you've got the weld across here, all the spots again across there. Door edge is lovely. Down there, obviously we've still got to pull that, so then we'll tidy that bit up. Spotted all across the bottom. Still got the clamps on there at the minute, obviously where that's bonded across. But what I've noticed, the new quarter has actually had filler in it before, because as I've clamped it and I've had to roll that arch back in on itself, the filler's cracked, so I'm going to sand all that out, see what's going on there. All welded and grinded back in the light bucket as well. And then there's the boot gap. So yeah, it's a little bit of tidying up to do, and then we can literally skim everything then. Just a light skim of filler all the way around. Just block it neat, because most of it has to be siliconed. Obviously where the winder is, there's all silicone down there and all around there. So yeah, that's the next steps. Just got the M4 outside. I was going to park it up until I can get back on it. But I've actually just dusted a bit of etch primer on all the welds. So that's on there. I've just taped the back bumper on because there's no brackets on. Clipped it in the other side. But like I said, I was going to park it up till I could get back on it, which might be another week, and I don't really want to delay this video, the third video, much longer. So I've just phoned Bunce, and he's going to see if he can get this in end of today, hopefully. At least that way he can make a start on it. But that just means Bunce will be repairing these and pulling that sill rather than myself. But at least that way we can get a video turn around quicker. So yeah, I'm just waiting for a call back off Bunce. But until then, I'm just going to park it up. But yes, I've looked around the back. It looks way better with the bumper on. As you can see, the car's just starting to come together now. And just like that, the M4's back from paint. Totally different car now. you can start to see the shape coming together. Looking mint, to be fair. Obviously it's all got to be built up, glass has got to be put in, but before we can do any of that, I'm literally going to empty out the whole of the interior because there's parts and stuff everywhere. We'll start off by getting the curtain airbags in, roof liner in, all them panels. Basically get all the interior fully in and cleaned for when Carly comes back to put the glass back in. So obviously I could get the roof lining in after. So yeah, that's the plan. Empty it out, build up the interior, maybe clean the interior because it's a mess, and then we'll tackle the outside, bumpers, side skirts, front bumper. Yeah, let's crack on. Well, I've emptied out the car, apart from that passenger seat, which I'm going to take out. But bloody hell, for the life of me, I didn't realise the amount of stuff I've took off this car and put inside it. Madness. And now it's the case of pulling the puzzle back together. What do we do? What do we do? Curtain airbags are in, but I just wanted to point out, usually I'd just say let's just send these off, get them reset. We had some quotes, I think it's about 180 quid. But Anthony Trimmer says to me, Joe, have a quick look on eBay, just put the part numbers in. They'll be the same as a normal 4 series. So that's what I did, and I managed to get the 2 curtains, the seat belt buckle for the seat, and the airbag for in the seat for 100 quid for all 4. What a bargain. And I wanted like 400 quid to reset them 3 airbags. Some of daft like that. So yeah, just always be mindful. Check first before you assume just to send them off. About to chuck the roof liner in, but what I've noticed is some of the materials coming away. I don't know if it's where the curtain had gone off. So there's that there, and a bit the other side as well. So I've just found some of this out, adding the shelving. Just going to try a bit of that, try and stick that back down before we chuck the roof lining back in. Brand new sound deadening foam from BMW. 40 odd quid, I think it was, 48 I think. Absolute crazy. Little piece of foam. But I needed it and it was all chewed up, so brand new sound deadening foam. Let's get that shelf on with the speakers. We're more or less. Well, that's most of the interior built up in the BM. I've changed the pyro fuse. I've built all the boot back up. Quick hoover out. Power shelves back on. New clips on the door card. That's all fitted back on with the new retrimmed handle. All the kick steps on. Roof liners all back in. Pillars back in. I've left that cover off there till Carly's put the window back in because the rear heated screen has to plug into that. All the rear quarter panels are in. Seats are in. It's all back together. I've given it a dry vac. What I'm going to do now is going to get the wet vac out and some interior cleaner. I'm going to give all the seats, the panels, the roof lining, everything a quick wipe over and a scrub of the carpet, and then we'll get the front seats in as well. Well, that's that all clean. What a mission. Carpet's all scrubbed, seats all scrubbed, front and back. Headliner's all cleaned, dashboard's all clean, just got to go over some sheen like. So that'll be that. Boots all clean. Door cards everywhere. Got the mats in here. Just wet vacked all the mats. So that's all clean. So guys, if that ain't worth subscribe, tell me what is. I'm absolutely knackered. Sun's beaming, it's roasting. It's time for a cold one. It's a couple of days after we've done all the interior, and this morning I'm going to tackle on getting the bumpers on, side skirts on. But it's absolutely roasting already. It's only about 9:30. So I'm going to do the back end here whilst got it half pulled in the garage. I'm going to get it jacked up, I'm going to get the bumper off, and then I'm going to fit all the new brackets in that first before getting the bumper fully fixed back on, arch liner in. I'll quickly show you all the new brackets from BMW. This here we've got a few brackets. One that runs all along the back. The bottom, I think that one is not a side skirt bracket. That one runs along the bottom. The one on the side. Front grille I'm missing. Some more side skirts brackets. I don't want to mention the price of these. Absolutely disgusting. Just for some plastic. But it is what it is. It's an M car. Let's get the car jacked up. Back bumper off. Get them brackets fitted. Back bumper on. Well, it looks like I've dropped a boo-boo. I forgot about this one parking sensor broke off. So I'm going to have to phone BMW to get a plug and some lube. I'm going to hopefully clean up the rest of the plugs. I don't think they're damaged, just dirty. Oh, I forgot about that. So I can't put the bumper on until that's on really. Unless I drop the lube down. I don't know. We'll have a look at that in a sec. But here's one of the brackets I've got to take off and replace. It's broke both sides. So get that off, replace that, replace this vent. As you can see where it's been chewed. Replace that. And then fit all the side panel on as well. That's all three of the new brackets on. Side one, long one across the top, that one on the bottom. But as I said, I forgot about that wiring, what's damaged. So I could put the back bumper on, and it's bank holiday Monday, so I'm going to be able to get a plug and some loom pins for that today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop it down and pull the car outside. We'll get the back wheel off, get the arch liner in, and look again that side skirt on, all the new brackets and the skirt on. Man, it's warm out here today. Bank holiday Monday, you know how hot it is. Let me show you where I'm at. Arch liner's in on the back, that's fully in. Got the side skirt on, apart from the fixings underneath because I don't know where I've put them, so I'm going to have to look for them. Inside the doors, clipped on, so I get some new clips for the side sill strip. Wings fully fastened up. There's the gaps to the bonnet, look, nice. The back half of the arch liner's in. Just got to get some new clips for these three and then just warm it up a little bit. It's going to be out of shape. I don't swear it's been piled up in the garden or where the wing was damaged. I'm sure that's going to warm that up once I've got the clips. So what I think I'll do now is chuck back wheel back on, lower the back down, jack the other side of the front up, try and get the front bumper on. More or less got everything we can get on for today. Just got the front bumper on. It's only bolted up on the top and the sides, I'll do underneath when it's on the ramp. Got grills, badge, side skirts on, front wheel arches are on. Like I said, I've got to get some clips for there. I've got to get the little inspection panel for that bit. That's how it's looking at the minute. There's the fuel flaps on, rear arch liner, all the rear brackets. Need rear lights, need the glass back in. So guys, that's going to be the end of this video. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and next time we get it wrapped up and we get some modifications done to it, and hopefully we take it for a spin. See you next time.